brand new 2022 WRX, Subaru WRX. This is awesome. It's in World Rally Racing Blue, but we're in the interior here. Really nice interior, very premium looking. But why are we here? We're actually going to install our Clearmounts Universal Phone Mount. So what is a Clearmounts Universal Phone Mount? So here we have a MagSafe mount, and we have a phone that's equipped with a MagSafe case. And there you go. Now in the WRX, because of the way the vents are made, it's going to be a little bit difficult using one of my universal vent mounts, which I do have here. I'll show you. I have a universal vent mount. This is great for most cars. You see that little guy comes out, you put it behind the vent. But in this car, the vents are a little bit different, bigger. It's not ideal. And also the owner of the car wants it to be a little bit closer down. So if you take a look over here, he wants his phone to be in this position right here. So let's do the installation. So we have our universal adhesive mount, and basically it uses automotive 3M tape on a 17mm ball. And we're going to install it in this corner right here. Now, because the screen, it's a glass or plastic screen, this is going to be really well mounted. It's important to make sure that this is room temperature or a little bit warmer than room temperature so that it has a good adhesion. We're going to line it up with the edge, and that's where she's going to live. We push it down a little bit. Okay, so it's not exactly where the temperature button is, just below the temperature button, and making sure it's not blocking any of the screen. And there it is. Now you may ask, how are we ever going to get this off if we ever want to get it off? You're not going to tug at it or pull at it. You can just heat it up with a blow dryer and use some dental floss to kind of floss it off. It'll come right off without scratching anything. Now this goes there. It's the locking nut. We're going to push this guy on, and we're going to lock this up over here. There we go. So we're going to put this locking collar, and now you can position. You see, it's loose right now. We're going to find the ideal position right here. And I think that's the ideal position. And then we're going to lock the locking nut in this position. And then we're going to lock this here. Now, I would recommend you leave it on for 24 hours without putting your phone on it, so that the adhesive could just do its job sticking. But basically, there's the phone, perfect position. You still have access to the buttons behind the phone, and then your touch screen, and the passenger still has access to their buttons there if they want. You have your phone right here, on, off, and it's super stable, won't vibrate, won't move. And that's another perfect Clearmounts installation. Really good. Now let's go drive this WRX. Okay, so we're driving this WRX. Look how stable the phone is. Wow, this is great. What a great car, I have to tell you. Awesome manual transmission. By the way, this is the first time I'm driving the new WRX manual, and it's awesome. Woo! Yes, and look how stable the phone holder. See, it's not even, the phone's not even moving, no vibration, nothing. It's the perfect way of doing it. Now, we didn't opt for the charging MagSafe mount in here, because I do also have available a charging version, because you have to plug it in for CarPlay. And since the owner of this car is going to use CarPlay, well, if he's got to plug in his phone anyway, so there's no point in using the wireless charging MagSafe holder, unless he gets himself the Apple CarPlay dongle. It's like a wireless dongle that you can permanently attach so that your CarPlay works wirelessly in the WRX. Then I would recommend using the upgraded MagSafe charger.